This is the new mixed reality headset from Pico, whose parent company is ByteDance, which also owns TikTok. The Pico 4S should be coming out pretty soon, as we have already seen it get approved by the South Korea National Radio Research Agency (RRA) back in June, which normally means that a product is very close to launching. And with the holidays coming up in a few months, Pico will want to launch this sooner rather than later. Pico 4S is also expected to sport an upgraded Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2, the same chipset that is used in the Quest 3. This upgraded chipset has two 5 cores and 2.36 GHz cores, according to Geekbench. Additionally, there will be 12 GB of RAM inside, versus the Quest 3 only having 8 GB of RAM. So this should perform better than the Quest 3, which is already a really good headset. On the front of the Pico 4S, it looks like a display, but in all honesty, it's unlikely to be a display like the Vision Pro, since the cameras on the front take up a good portion of that real estate. Those cameras are used to help make mixed reality happen, as you can be in virtual reality and still see the real world. The Pico 4S seems to do a pretty good job at balancing the headset on your head as well with the padded back. This isn't new for Pico, but it does look to be quite refined versus the Pico 4 from 2022. Pico 4S will also offer controllers with removable wrist straps. The images below that we've received from OnLeaks indicate that the Pico 4S will also offer hand controls like most other VR and XR headsets do these days, as well as some wrist straps. The controllers look very similar to what the Pico 4 offered when it launched back in 2022. It does also include a removable strap to keep it around your wrist. This has turned into a pretty important aspect of VR, as it's hard to do hand tracking without a controller in it. And while you're in VR, it's very easy to toss the controller across the room. So these straps help keep that from happening. But it looks like you can use them with or without the straps.